Pedro's new exhaust. Working on Pedro's Veloster, we're going to be installing that K&N intake that we've been waiting for so we can get rid of his AutoZone special. And so again, if you guys haven't met Pedro, go ahead and also follow his channel. His channel is Beastech. So this is the parts that comes in the package. So you're going to get this the seal that goes all the way around here. You're going to have some excess that's going to just kind of hang off here. So you'll cut that off with a razor blade, and then you'll end up putting it right in that hole to cut off that excess of the heat that comes through. Then you're going to get a filter, and it'll come with a clamp, and you'll get this that fits on your throttle body, and you'll have this that hooks into here to go onto the throttle body, and some extra clips. So make sure with your package that you have everything that comes in there. Make sure to do a thorough check. If you guys want one of these, this just ends up going onto the block. It's just a little engine breather or an oil breather. You can pick that up at your local AutoZone. So we did end up taking out the air box. We ended up doing that little AutoZone special on there. So if you want to see how we took it out, just follow my very first vlog. And we're gonna have Mr. James Brooks go ahead and explain on how to pull this off. So,
hey guys, how's it going? Pull off this throttle body hose here. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Phillips here. So go ahead and loosen this here. Okay. Are you back on? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy taken on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here.
Okay, so Mr. Brooks went and took that off. So this is your throttle body. So this is where it feeds air into your engine so that you can so it starts the combustion for your motor to let it start. So what this also controls is it helps control your throttle position, so on how soft your gas pedal is, and then it also helps maintain the idle as well. And so this little butterfly valve, as it opens, it ends up letting you suck in more air so you can accelerate. And so this is what controls the acceleration of your motor. So what we're also going to do as an additional mod is we're going to take this off, and we're not going to put this back up on the K&N. We're going to end up just putting this little oil breather that's right here there, and then just blocking this source off here. And so that shouldn't cause any check engine lights. It should actually let your engine breathe a lot more. Instead of intaking more hot air into the motor, it's going to let it physically breathe. So when Pedro ends up getting the hood for his car to let in all that air, it's going to really help that motor breathe and stay cool. I'm just letting these guys wrench away. I'm going to take a very nice break. Look at them working hard. I'm just vlogging. Then you got a vlogger vlogging a vlogger. For the this little filter, this is how we put it on here. The nipple that'll stick right on, and then just make sure you tighten it really tight. So for the next edition, we are going to be grabbing the heat shield and bring it over to Mr. James.
Did you already put that piece inside there? No. Then put this trim on the inside here, and this is just the excess trim that you get for your outside of your heat shield. And once you put it all on, you'll see a little excess sticking off. You're going to use that excess for the inside right here.
And then that heat shield will just tuck right over top of that pipe. And these kids think I'm doing work today. I'm gonna let them do all the work. Yeah, see, that looks right. Yep. Check that out.
K&N though, dude.
Whoop, whoop.
Between K&N and AIM, it's definitely a lot different, I will tell you that. So depending on your preference, K&N and AIM, their setups are a little bit different. Some of them do come with heat shields for the inside here, but K&N, they actually did not come with one.
And then if you guys check out like one of my other vlogs where we added the ducting into Pedro's Veloster, we're gonna actually just tuck that right inside the box to bring all that cold air into this heat shield so he can still utilize that duct. Okay, so we got the heat shield all in. You're gonna have some mounting points here, and then there's one here, but
See, the only way
we couldn't get that one in because for some reason the bolt just wouldn't work, and then there's a mounting point there, but the heat shield is on there, so we don't have to worry about it coming off. So what's nice is that we can still utilize this duct that we still put in for Pedro. And we put on this intake. We're not going to really explain on how to tighten this intake because if you need explanation on how to tighten this intake, you probably shouldn't be working on cars. James, you having troubles there?
No.
I'm worrying. Pedro? So guys, we got this install. It's all finished, all put in there, and so we're gonna end up putting everything back and then taking it for a ride.
What was that?
Pedro's new exhaust.
Put a little thing out there driving those.
Oh my god, it makes it deeper. Pedro's fucking.
Oh my god.
Look how ghetto that thing looks. We're gonna see if we can get any looks from people. Alright guys, so we were taking it for a spin just to see how it performs. And so it fell off.
No.
The exhaust is making a fart noise. And it sounds like it's just scraping.
Oh, I fell off.
There it went. Okay, we'll we'll get it on the way back. Go that way. Okay, and then just hop on it. Yeah, so with an intake, you're not gonna feel a massive amount of difference. I mean, you're gonna feel a little bit of torque here, a little bit of horsepower there. It ain't gonna be anything crazy, but it'll definitely be a little bit noticeable. So I say when Pedro accelerates, you get that nice sucking acceleration sound from the intake. So you know it's definitely doing its job. But if you're putting on an intake, I wouldn't expect a massive gain. Like Canon says about 9 horsepower, and I'm sure that's tuned. I'm sure he's probably maybe 3 or 4 horsepower at the moment until he gets tuned. And so just keep that in mind, guys. So that exhaust thing that we put on Pedro's exhaust, yeah, it fell off. So it's right here. And my buddy's beautiful Ducati. Look at that thing. Pedro had a huge amount of this hose, so we're gonna tie it on the back of the exhaust.
Christine, I am shooketh.
And see what people think. Dun dun dun. Aftermarket exhaust. Is our exhaust still on? Is our exhaust still on? Okay. Kinda. It's held on by a zip tie.
Keep going, let me look at it. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck yeah, alright?
Full power. Pedro's exhaust.
you like my exhaust? You like my exhaust? No.
Oh no, she didn't! Oh yes, she did!
That bitch is still on. You can even hear it. I'm so bumpy.
I have a question. Is my exhaust still on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So guys, we just got done doing our little exhaust thing. Some people think it's funny, other people not so funny. But it was still a good time. That exhaust is shredded and it's still hanging on for dear life. I have to say that I'm very impressed with the zip tie. I'm Pedro.
Very. I'm surprised it's on.
All right, Pedro, let's yank this thing off.
What?
Come on, pull it. Oh, we're almost there. I'd laugh if your tip came off.
That's just
Hot potato.
want to hot potato? No. Ready? No, I'm good.
1, 2, and 3. No!
No,
That's so great.
Oh.
I dare you to touch it. It'll probably ain't that hot. Hey guys, thank you for watching our video. Stay tuned. Go ahead and like and subscribe. We have a lot more content coming out, and stay tuned.